Hello and welcome back to Man of the Antz Plays Planet Coaster Career Mode. So we're continuing on with the King Coaster's Royal Decree scenario called Skull, where there is a giant skull in the background that you can see there which makes people miserable. And apparently just makes them throw their litter on the floor constantly. So far we have set up all of the rides and queues and... what are they called? Not attractions? No, the opposite of attractions. Shops. Oh my god, I forgot the word shops for a second. So all the food and drink stores, we went through and set all those up so they are offering as much as possible and bumped the prices on everything. We also built these two new rides down there. Just those ones there. So now we are basically waiting for a bit of money to trickle in. That's what we're looking for because we don't have much money at all. Park management is costing us an utter fortune. So do we need to look at maybe closing some of the shops? That's what we have at the moment. 2 janitors, 1 maintenance, 1 security, and then we only have the 6 of those, but they're costing us $200 a time pretty much. So we might look into that. Oh, our money is starting to go up though, so maybe it's not all that bad. And one of the maintenance guy, one of the janitors is saying he has a low workload, so we must have got on top of the litter problem. I can see if bins have got a little bit in, but not too much. So I think we're doing okay, and the money does seem to be coming in, which is nice. So we're going to save all of this side basically for a couple of roller coasters, probably just from existing blueprints because it'll save us a little bit of time. And then static rides we're just going to sort of do up. We're going to do another path around here which joins in up here somewhere. What is this here? It's just a cart with some rocks in. So fill in this corner and sort of up here pretty much with flat rides. There's lots of litter in the park. I don't know where. I can't see any litter anywhere. No, can't see any at all, so I'm not too sure what that's on about. Okay then, so, got a bit of money in now. We need to look at building some more rides. We also need to look at probably doing some more research at some point. In terms of objectives, we have hit our park rating of 500. As you see, we're on 573, so we just need to reach a monthly profit of $2,500, and then we just need to increase those each subsequent month pretty much. And the last one is sustain a monthly profit of $8,000 for 3 months, which is going to be a little bit tricky, because by the time we get there, rides will be breaking down all over the place. So I just want to move that out of the way, and we can't move this, can we? No. So what other rides do we have? So we've built a couple of unexciting ones, haven't we? The only one we have which is high excitement is the Gears of Fear one, which is a chaos thing. Oh, the Psychola is relatively high, I guess. That's the Psychola, isn't it? But we are still 3-2 for those, so we should build one of these exciting ones here. So we have the Cube, the Sundial, and the Sunflare. Any of them? No. Gonna fit? No. In here? No. Flat out, no, not gonna happen. Not today. So what we will probably look at doing then is... what I might do then is place a... what's the biggest one? That's pretty big. I might put that down right in the corner there. As far as we can get it into the corner. Which is going to be about there. Rotate it so the exit is about there. Is this a good idea? It's done. It's done. It has now happened. So we want some natural path. Which is going to come off here. We will look at removing that bench and tree in a moment. And I won't join this up all the way yet. So we can figure out what's going to fit in here afterwards. So let's move these out of the way. Not perfect. Not perfect at all. Put it there. Okay then, so this one, we need to place an entrance, which we should put on this side. We need an exit, which we shall put right here. And we need to connect it to a path, which we shall do thusly. Might as well use up a little bit of that space in there. And whack it down there. Alright then, so let's open it up straight away. Let's move that in there. And then let's put down some scenery. Oh, we need some bins first, don't we? So let's put down a couple of bins, because people are disgusting. And then what do we want? We want some... We don't want path extras. We want nature to start with. So let's do some rocks. Let's put a big old rock down there. Oh, I thought that said small. It does say small. That is not small. Oh, there we go. We have hit the first objective. Fantastic. So what was that? There's a monthly profit of 2,500. And we got 2006. Awesome sauce. Okay, then let's put a little bush up there. I'll put another little one down there. I'll put one behind that. Put another one just over there. We'll put one of those trees up there. Another one there. Another one there. And a couple more dotted around. We shall do some of these ones as well. And then where's the really big ones? Not the one I was thinking of at all. Why can't you go in there? Why can't you go in there? Oh, you can go there. That'll do. Ah, that's one of the really big ones. Boom. And one of those as well. Not floating? Not floating. Perfect. We also have some prickly pears, which tend to... No, they don't really fit. Where's the old prickly pears gone? There they are. Which work quite well in this environment. There's a couple on the boulders over there as well, and a couple of these little ones around that. Lovely stuff. Finally, a few more cacti. And then we shall see... I want to get it in there. Let me put it in there. Thank you very much. And now we're starting to have rides break down. So we're almost there. We're not far off. Is there anything else I can put down? A yellow floral bush? They're not too bad. Let's do a few of those. Don't we want any of those? Do we have any... we could do a couple of these grey rocks. I know it's a little bit different, but... How's that look? Oh, that looks alright. Taking over the thing a bit. Okay, so we got up into the greens. We'll bump the price up to $9. Awesome stuff. Okay then, so... Now that we have done the first objective, we should probably look at getting some things researched before we want to look at holding on to all of our profit again. So let's do one of those, and we shall do the family ride as well, just to cover ourselves. So what have we got now? We have the star wheel. How big is that? That is huge. That was pretty big. There is the cube. That wasn't too big. I don't know if we could fit that in there if we got rid of the rest of the stuff. And do we have... What's the other thing we don't have? Was the aeronauts, isn't it? We don't have an aeronauts. That will fit absolutely perfectly in here. Look at that. It's as if I planned it. So let's put that there. The entrance. Let's undo that for a moment. What I want to do is put it there. Might have to extend the path a bit to stop it taking over the path. And what I want to have is the queue coming down this side and taking up this room a little bit. The exit there, and then the path. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I want. No, I don't want that. Can I get it? No, I can't quite get that to come around there, can I? Alright, that's fine. Well, we'll have it going up. And then I can have it coming back. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Already at 84% because I put the path next to that little building, which was the intention. Honestly, Governor, that was the intention. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Do you know what I forgot to do? Do you know what I forgot to do? I will give you 3 whole guesses. And if one of your guesses was, I forgot to start the timer, you're entirely correct, because that's exactly what I forgot to do. But there we go, that's now on its way, so, I don't know, we'll just assume it's been 5 minutes so far, I guess? That seems reasonable. Seems reasonable indeed. God, that is tall, isn't it? So then, what are we going to do now? We need to look at moving these things out of the way. That's what we need to do. So let's just... Oh, no! Oh, God, no. Ah, you pillock. You absolute pillock. Oh, well, no matter. No. Will you stop selecting that? Just those things. Yes. Yes, that's better. So let's just whack all these in there temporarily. That'll be our little dumping ground. We just grab all of that stuff. Put it over there. Why can't I grab that? It's locked. Okay, so we won't be able to build over that, but that should be fine. So what do we have left? So the aeronauts we just built, which is a low excitement. So we have those 3. Do we have a hyperspin? That's a hyperspin, isn't it? Yes, we do have a hyperspin. So we have all of those. We don't have one of these yet, which would fit in there. And one of these, which would apparently not fit in there. Why wouldn't you go here? Possibly because of the kind of ride it is, I guess. It might swing into the way. No, because it swings... So I could have it there. That's as close as it'll go. Maybe I'll leave that one for the moment then. And we have the cube. I'll save the cube for up this... Oh yeah, I fit them perfectly just there, look. Okay, so let's have the wheel. And where is the exit? I see you. When I say exit, I mean the little booth. Oh, this can't go very close, can it? It's going to have to go around this way. That's parallel with the park. So that's about as close as it's going to get. Which looks... I guess that looks about right, doesn't it, actually? Now that I think about it for a moment. So let's bring the path around then. Just like that. We want the exit. Why do you think I can't? Oh my god, I never actually opened that. Oh, and I undone that. Oh, okay. Right. So I might have finished that off. Oh, I did finish it off, didn't I? Because I increased the price and everything. No, I don't want that. I want a queue. Right. Okay. So it's back open again. That's right, isn't it? Right. So let's get rid of... Unselect everything there. Okay, so momentary mistake, but we are back in business. So the entrance we will have up this end. The exit we want here. Perfect. And then connect it to a path. Which will look something like that mess just there. Perfect. Let's open her up. Let's not go into shops and facilities. That's not what we want. We want scenery. So let's place down a couple of bins. And we want to go into nature, we want some rocks. That's probably too big a rock. That'll fit in there. A few of these around. And some more of these little ones. And then we start getting up into the large territory again, don't we? I can fit one in there, so let's do that. Okay, so that's those. Where are our dry looking creosote bushes? Let's have a couple of these. Including one up on the rocks. I might have to just set the light in to a daytime event. So I can see what it is I'm actually doing. I'll put that up on the rocks there, which is a sensible place for a tree to grow. Had a monthly profit of $4,000 last month. Wow. That's going pretty well, isn't it? Where's our massive tree? Is it this one? No. This one? No, it must be that one. Yeah, I think that's the big one, isn't it? So let's put that there. And a couple of smaller ones dotted around. Just like that. Next is the prickly pears. Some of these little small ones. Oh, doesn't seem to be floating. Thought I messed up temporarily. And then we want some cacti as well. Just to finish it off. Wherever we can fit you in. How are we doing? 68. Perfect. Okay, let's bump that up then to $650. Awesome sauce. Okay, so our little ride corner is looking spectacular at the moment. Our park rating is up to 787, so almost there. And we're not far off the monthly profit either, actually. There is a lot of theft. So we should probably look into building some security cameras, which I haven't done yet. Naughty, naughty, naughty. So let's put one down there. And I think they do... Oh, there's a couple of cameras around, actually. Oh, no, they're lights. A couple by the entrance. One there. One over there. One there. There is a shop up here. So people do go there. So we'll put some things around there. And then we'll just dot a few around in the new area as well, if I can. There we go. I think that should about cover us. I should have one there. Maybe one there. And one there. Okay, so there we go. So we have some security cameras around now as well. Lots of theft stuff. We're not too worried about any of that at the moment. If we turn that off, are we in daylight? We are. Awesome. Okay, so... how is our research going? That's been going a while. That is ready to be revealed. Excellent. And another one. Excellent. So we have quite a lot of money. Quite a lot of money. So, how are people generally feeling? Surprised there are no gift shops. That's a good point, actually. There are no gift shops, are there? Apart from that, people are pretty happy. Which is good. Seeing as the whole point of this scenario is that people are supposed to be miserable as almighty, I think we're doing alright. So where are gift shops? Do we have any gift shops? We have absolutely loads of gift shops. Ooh, lovely. Caribbean fairy tale hats. Ha. What's actually included in this really improbable... No, I don't think it definitely doesn't fit in with the aesthetic, does it? So let's not have that. Oh, it kind of does. do have these dotted around, which are kind of similar, aren't they? Are they? Am I making that up? I'm not too sure now. Where's it gone? Well, it's not far off. Is it just 3 hat shops? Because that's a little bit excessive, really, isn't it? So maybe not. Maybe we shall just pop down some gift shops. We'll put down a couple. What do we have then? We have got... No. Gift shops. Hats and loony balloons. So we shall have a hats over here. And we shall put... Nope, different building. Thank you very much. We should put a loony balloons around here somewhere. Can I fit one in there? Because that would be awesome. Yes, I can. That's perfect. Boom. There it is. Excellent. So they're a little bit spaced, but they're both on the popular routes, so that should be good. So, how are we doing in terms of coaster money? 16, 11, 31, 7, 15, 9, 4, 17, 9. So of the ones we can afford... There is this one, which looks something like that, which we might be able to get in there. Might we get in just like that? Which would actually, if we can get rid of those things, that is, or are these locked? No, they're not. So that might be quite a good one to put in there. What one was that one? That was the Trailblazer, wasn't it? So I think, yeah, we could fit that in. I go right overhead. Maybe get that one in about there, if we're lucky. Okay, so what else do we have? We do have a boomboat ride as well. Maybe fit that in up there somewhere. Let's take another look at the coasters. That one. That's the Hunt. It's not very much. That's quite small, yeah. Another quite small one. Relatively small. Real Steel has just come up. Ooh. Don't even know where I could fit that. Well, I could fit it. I could actually fit it in right there, look. It's probably not a sensible place. I've already placed it a bit better, couldn't it? Aside from that, there's a lot of space up there we could probably fit it in. What else do we have? The Rebel. Silly lighting. Come back to me, morning. So there's the Rebel we could probably fit in. Roughly about there. How big is the Impulse? Is it going to show me? Oh my lord, look at that. Yeah, we're never going to get that. There's the Falco. Well, that's quite a decent size, really, isn't it? Could fit that in right there, probably, if we got rid of that stuff. I like the idea of that. I like the idea of the Falco. And then there's the Digitizer, which again is a very long, thin one. Which could reasonably fit in. Probably just about there. I'm not completely against that idea. I'll tell you what. Okay. Let's... Oh, but these are locked, aren't they? Yeah, those are locked. Alright, so what can we move? Let's just get everything we can move and put it over in the graveyard of things over there. And what else is there? Okay, so that's that area emptied out of everything it can be emptied of, I believe. Yeah, the only thing is it's got all those things there. So bearing that in mind then, what can we fit in? I'm guessing the Falco's out. Did just pop up there, didn't it? Oh, I could get that in there. Ooh, that's interesting. What was red steel? Red steel's a new one. Well, not new, but... bit of an awkward shape. I'd want to go that way, really, wouldn't I? So maybe I could fit that in. I don't know. This one was quite small, so that's quite nice to fit in. Like over here somewhere. That's going to be quite small as well. We've got the twister now as well. It's taken so long, we're unlocking a lot of new stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure I could fit that in. Okay, so what was it? Was it the digitizer I was looking at, or was it the Falco? Yeah, that could only go there, which isn't particularly ideal, is it? So the Falco must have been. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Which we could fit in there. If I rotate that another one... oh, not too many. Can I change the angle snap so it's a little bit... I can just turn it off. That'll do. So what do you think about there? I think about there. Let's try it. Let's put that down there. Not left a lot of room for a path now that I think about it, or a queue I should say. And can't do terrain stuff either. And the exit's on this side. Hooray! So let's just say we put the path entrance there. And the exit is over on this side. Ah! I can change that, can't I? I can change that. It isn't the most ideal thing I'm aware of. Overview, testing. Customize. Move entrance, move exit. Operations. How is it you change the... every time I do this, if I edit the track and I click on the... no. Oh, it's just, it's right there. It's right there. Other side. Okay, so that's where I want it to be, if I can. So let's get rid of all of that. So if we put the entrance up this end and the exit about there, could we even connect those up? No. Ah, so I can get that there. So I could get that in there, although I'd want to undo that and put in a natural border path. Like that. And then the queue is going to be a little bit of a pain, isn't it? This immediately has to go up. Can't go anywhere there. Can't go there. Right. Okay, we're on the floor. Excellent. Oh, I was trying to go around that support. Leg. Oh, I can't quite fit it in there then, apparently. Right, does that seem long enough? This seems quite long, doesn't it? Alright then, let's get it testing. And whilst it is testing, we will whack down some scenery. Starting off with a couple of bins. Well, there's already a bin there, I guess, so we won't do one either side. And then we want some rocks. Like that. And some smaller ones. And then some little bitty ones that we can smash around with abandon. Oh. That's fine, we'll leave you there. That's a sensible place to have a rock. Some of these little bushes. Dot a few of these around. And then some trees. We want the big old tree to start with. We'll put there so it goes right over the track, because that's perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. One of these on the other rocks just over there. The ride's broken down, but I think we should be okay. We are going to need to check our staffing situation in a moment. Because we know that people have been a little bit fussy in this scenario. We want some prickly pears, if you don't mind. And some of these smaller ones as well. Not in a tree. Not in a tree. Maybe on top of that one. That might look okay. Yeah, that looks alright. We'll have a couple on there. And finally, a few cacti. Not there. No floating cacti, please and thank you. Ooh, definitely not up there. I wanted to get it in there. There we go. Oh, that one's at a very weird angle, isn't it? But it's fine. We'll leave that there. It's quirky. So how is the queue doing? Oh, it's not quite there. It's not quite there yet. A few more cacti. What else do we have? A few more dead trees. Another one of these. Fit one of those in there? Yes, we can. A few more bushes. How are we doing? Right, let's stop the test. Right, that's up to 77, which is perfect. Okay. So we're going to change that to a $16 ride, I think. Can we also... I wanted to see if I can increase the number of trains. But that doesn't seem to be possible. So that's fine. Untested. It's because I clicked that one button, isn't it? Oh, it was already running a test. It was already running a test. So let's go back when we re-enable that. No. That's fine. Okay. So let's get a... Oh, I can open it now. So let's open her up. Doodle-doo. Alright, that should earn loads of money fairly quickly. And that's also given us our park rating of 800. In fact, it smashed us over 800. So we need to reach a monthly profit of 6,000. And then our medium objective is done. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's looking nice and busy, isn't it? Look at all that lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. So one of those smaller coasters, like the Hunt, could we fit that in there? Oh, not what I wanted. No, kind of taken the piss, really. I suppose, aren't I? What else is cheap? Nothing particularly. How big's the Rebel? The Rebel's pretty massive. One of them's quite small. You are quite small, but you're definitely not gonna fit in there. So that's fine. Oops. So we'll probably just have to abandon that little bit of space there, but that's not too much of a problem. We do have this big space here, and also this corner up here if we need it. So then, we're running a little short on time. So I will just get another flat ride built, I think. Oh, there's our medium objective. We reached a monthly profit of $8,000. Boom, son. We need to do that 3 times to hit that objective, which is going to be tough. Because it's only going to take 1 or 2 rides breaking, and then we are in trouble. You are miserable, so we will give you a bit of training. We should give you a bit of training. We should probably train up these ones, but they seem pretty happy at the moment, so we'll leave them. But we will train up with the janitors. And I'll even do the security guard as well. Just to try and keep him a bit more... What's the word I'm looking for? Effective? That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so have we got anything which will fit happily in there? There is the chaeroplane. That will fit in there. What else don't we have? The Sky Ace. That's a bit big. The Sundial. Ooh. What if we... If we spun... Oh, it would go there. But not there, and that's where we need it. That's where we need it for the exit, really. I don't really want to go breaking my... oh, it would go there. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. And then we could put the queue going down the side there to the right. That's perfect. Yes. So path, first of all, we will finish this path off. And it will come down here. Maybe I should have built it a bit thicker. I'm just wondering now whether I should have done that. Whether I should have made it a bit of a thicker path. I want to move this out of the way. Why will you not let me do that? Okay, let's put that there. Yeah, should I have made it thicker? Probably. I don't know. Let's not worry about that for now. Okay then. You! My lord. Entrance is going to be... Or should I have it coming up to this one? No, we'll continue having them all coming over to the other side. And I've already placed the exit now, haven't I? So, too late. And then we need ourselves a little path. So it's going to go up here. And it's going to follow this thing around. And then boom, just like that. So let's get it opened up. And then we shall look at some scenery things. So obviously, first of all, a couple of bins nearby. Don't really have much room for rocks this time, so we will go straight onto the trees. I suppose I could probably fit a few rocks in, like over here, couldn't I? To expand upon this little mound we've got going on. Yeah, just like that. That doesn't look too bad at all. Put down a few of these littler trees. And then a few of these just completely dead stick ones that I do like. I don't know what I like about them, but I do like them. So then what's next? Prickly pears next? Where am I? Yes, there they are. Oh, are we still on fixed time? We are. Let's turn that off. Put a few of those around. Immediately as I turn that off, it's just too dark. So I might need to look into doing some... Yeah, we dropped underneath our 8,000 profit, so that's lost our run of that already. But that's no major problem. How are we going with the old rating for this one? 59, not too bad at all. Where was I? Scenery. What was next? Oh, cacti. Cacti was next. So we should place a few of these around, and that will hopefully be enough to push us into the green, and then we can increase the price. Yeah, look at that, into the green. So let's increase that up to $9. Excellent. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. What I might do is I might just get a couple more research going. Because I just think we're going to need to have as many rides as possible, really, to try and hit that lofty target of 8,000 a month. We'll have a very quick check on our staff, make sure everyone's pretty happy. They are. Excellent. No one's too hard worked. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Terrible, but it'll do. So then... there we go. No, they're not. There are so many shops, it's ridiculous. Don't need to worry about it. So there we are. That is Skull. We have gotten to the easy and medium objectives completed now. So we have to achieve a park rating of 1,200, which is quite a lot, really. We're going to have to go crazy with some stuff. So next time we'll look into what is the most expensive coaster that we can buy, that we can fit in the remaining parts of the park. Probably in this area up here, I'm guessing. So we'll just look for what the most expensive one is we can squeeze in there. That's the plan. That'll push our rating up quite a lot. And then we'll continue just throwing in some rides all around up here. Maybe a final coaster up there to, if we still need it, to hit that final rating of 1,200, which is ridiculously high. Okay, so course rides are breaking down all over the place. That's fine though. Hope you're enjoying the series and this video in particular. If you are, please do click the like button. It is very much appreciated and does help me out very, very much. You can also subscribe if you'd like to keep on top of what videos I have upcoming. We'll turn the lighting thing off. There we are. And see what other series I have on the way or ongoing as well. Also, of course, would be very much appreciated. Got any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Otherwise, I shall see you next time in Planet Coaster's career mode to finish off the Skull. Thank you very much for joining me.